Heyo, Ninjabill here, and I'm working on my custom Rise of the Beast Wheeljack, and then I'm going to turn into a G1 Wheeljack. So I was fully intent on replacing this head with this head from the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Wheeljack. So, but then I discovered that not only is it pinned, let me zoom in here. Not only is it pinned, which I can take out with my heat gun, no problem, but it is on a ball joint, and there is no way to access it unless I break the head piece open right there, unless I split it open. And I don't want to do that. It's on a ball joint, but the way it's molded around that plastic piece, and which sits inside there. And even when I tried to, gently pry it out, it wouldn't come out because that ball joint is bigger than that shaft. So that's a significant hurdle that I'm going to have to try to work out. But I think that this head will look really good on there. So, I think it'll work great. Just a matter of now getting it out. So what you do is you take your heating rod, and once you have it heated up, you tap it on that pin to heat it up enough, and then you can just pull it out with a strong magnet, which I have. But still getting it out of here, that's the main problem, because I'd probably have to get into those seams and break it, and I'm not too keen on that idea. So I may have to rethink this. Alright, Ninjabill here, and brief update. Focus, there you go. I managed to, let's get really deep in here. I managed to separate this and split this off. Focus, there you go. And successfully split it off and not break it. And there you are seeing what's happening there with this head sculpt. There it is. And it's actually sort of tabbed together, as you can see, but that, oh, I guess I did break it. Well, it looks like it'll still work, though. Let me pull this over here. Okay. So, because this is on a mushroom peg, this is my plan is definitely going to have to change even more. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably, since this is an extra figure, I'm probably going to have to cut that ball joint out. And it normally sits like this, so yeah, I may have to cut this ball joint out, and I'm talking about the whole thing right around here. I may have to cut this whole section out, just cut out a square right there, and right there, and just cut it out, and then attach it to the figure where this head would have been, so I can utilize this head. But I'm glad I pulled this apart to see what's going on here. I like the fact that, they painted that. It's much like a Gundam in some ways. They painted that, so you can see what's going on there. Let's hope it attaches fairly easy again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna really tighten it up right now, but it looks like it'll hold just fine. If I absolutely have to, I'll put some glue in there, but I think it'll work out. So yeah, there's my update. So yeah, no, this head isn't split in any real way, meaningful way that I could change it out. Never mind. Hey, Ninjabill here, and third update. So I just got these out of the paint booth. They're all dried, as you can see. I have chosen to use a satin white. So I used a white primer and then coated it with the satin white. So that's what I got here. This is Rust-Oleum. So this has a paint and primer, but so it's 2 coats, I guess. I didn't realize this was a paint and primer. I just saw the satin, and I knew that's what I wanted. I didn't want a gloss white. I wanted a satin white. I think it'll look better that way. So, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think it'll look great. Yeah, it's fantastic, man. I dig it. I dig it a lot. It's gonna look so good. Now this section will be repainted. Unfortunately it does, and this section will have a lot more paint on it. I covered those windows. I should take that tape off right now while I'm thinking about it. So I covered those windows. Yeah. So that's what that looks like. Pretty cool. I wish my light was working properly. There we go. But yeah, I think that works. Let me pull this one off. As you saw, I left a sliver of tape on there, so it would be really easy to just pull this off. There we go. That worked. Uh-oh. I didn't get a straight line. Look at that. I thought I got it perfectly straight. Yeah, it doesn't quite match up, does it? Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. I may have to try to scrape some of that paint off. Huh. That's what that'll look like, but again, it's, you know, it'll be fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. That's looking great, man. That's looking great. So, feet. Now, I toyed with the idea of making the feet black, but on the original toy, the feet were white. So I'm sticking with white this time. That's just what I'm going to do. Yeah. Arm pieces on the top of the van. I'm digging it. There's top. I should have, you know, covered these windows up, but I didn't. I filled in the slots up front, so, you know, wouldn't, I gotta peel that tape off from the back there. I specifically, there's a small peg just underneath that tape there that, you know, when it's all, you know, pegged in, you know, it'll work. I tried to go real easy on here, as you can see, so I can, you know, slip that back in together, because the way it sits, I want to repaint those windows probably black, but I'm fairly happy with it. I covered up all the ball joints, in case you're wondering what those are. Those are the ball joints, so they'll remain the same color. I have a problem painting ball joints because more often than not, what'll happen is the ball joints, because of the extra paint, will be much tighter, and in this case, they're already really tight on this figure. So I went ahead and, you know, covered up those ball joints so they would, you know, be just fine. So in case you're wondering what the extra, you know, is going on there, is I just covered up the ball joints. Yeah, same with this. So, oh wow, some coverage didn't get in there. That's okay. That's okay. Now this is a joint here, but I didn't care if it got painted white because it's clearly visible in either mode, or actually hidden in either mode. So, you know, if you look there, you don't really see it, so I didn't care, but make sure it still works. Yeah, that's just fine. That'll work. That's just fine. That's just fine. I think, I don't know, don't really like doing whites. Wondering about making that chrome. I have some chrome paint. I wish I had some Molotov pens, but I don't. But or silver maybe. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Same with the back bumper here. I need to add some silver or chrome. I'm not sure. So man, look at those vents, nice and clean, man. Oh, one of my best paint jobs, I think. Anyway, just another update, like the third one.